Where's the beef? Gamer Podcast.
Hey, how you doing? Clump Maximus here, and welcome to Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast. I'm here. Chris is in the house as well. Hello, Chris.
Chris is here too. Chris in the house. Pew, pew,
Chris.
pew, 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 pew.
So then,
Yes.
what's new with you today? What's going on?
I've been playing Crash Simulator Cyberpunk 2077.
Ah, so you got it?
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Whose penis did you suck to get that?
No one? Has it been more than 30 seconds? I think if you say like a bad word on YouTube.
It just comes out. Bing, can't help it because I know there's no restrictions for me on YouTube, so I'm good.
Yeah, I know, but if you curse in the first 30 seconds, I think YouTube has an algorithm and just like strikes you for
Ooh.
bad language or something.
Well, worst come worst, you can always cut it out.
No, I just have to check if it's longer than 30 seconds. I think we have the intro and everything.
All right, fair enough, cool. So go on then. So what did you think so far of Cyberpunk?
It's a crash simulator. Crashed on me 4 times. Every 3 hours
Really?
of play, it crashes. And look, bugs and everything, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna, praise them because it's not as buggy as Skyrim, but damn, there's one bug. It's actually like game breaking bug. There's a control drift issue. It's a
Ooh.
software issue. It's so annoying. Like if I leave the controller, the camera moves up, down, left, right. I was like, okay, maybe there's something wrong with my controller.
Yeah.
I used my second controller, the same issue.
Wow.
Then I got my dongle. It's a Chronos Max. It lets me use any controller on my PS4 Pro. And I used my Xbox One controller. Same issue.
Oh wow, so it's a software thing, yeah.
Yeah, then I put my Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Again, same issue.
Oh wow.
Then I was like 100% sure it's not my controllers because I don't think four of my controllers have some stick drift issues.
Yeah,
Because I've been playing on them for like forever. I never had any of these issues, on any game other than this.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, it's so annoying. Like I cannot aim properly. My character's head moves. I have to if you move it, the analog stick, it stops. But after a couple of, like maybe 5 minutes later, it happens again.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It's I'm not even enjoying the game because of this issue. Because every time I can't aim properly. Every time I need, I'm going with the more stealth route, and I pick the hard difficulty. And I have to take like good aim headshots, and I cannot miss. And the stick drifter goes out, leans to the left. I'm like, "Grr."
Well, that's the thing. I'm hearing a lot of glitches and bugs, but from what a lot of people have told me, and what a lot of people I'm reading online, it's with the current gen, not the next. Well, there is issues with the next gen, but there's more with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One.
Yeah.
That's what I've been reading a lot on.
Yeah, from my scene on the interweb, that it's basically unplayable if you have the base PS4 or the base Xbox One, because it runs like 16 frames per second.
Oh my god! Well, that's the thing, because even the developers said they weren't having an issue with the next gen. Their biggest issue, this is why they delayed it, was because of the current gen. That's why. So that's the first. That was the thing they said. But anyway, there will be patches, and I'm sure it's going to run a lot better very soon. Just have to hang in there, mate.
I think this game should have been like exclusive, not like exclusive for next gens. Like they didn't even have to bother releasing on current gen because it.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm playing the game. It's so blurry, and everything feels washed out, and it's like it's so jagged, and I don't know, it just doesn't. I'm a no. It's the same feeling I got when I was playing Outer Worlds on the OG Xbox One. I just cannot play it because it
Yeah.
has so low res, and I'm like, oh, I need to play this on the PS5. Yes, the PS5 is still the PS4 version, but at least you get, it's like unlocked frame rates and
Yeah,
unlocked
exactly.
resolution.
It's just enhanced to the point where it can actually run the damn game. That's the thing. Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of people have been saying that.
yeah. I mean, it will run even better when the PS5 version comes out, which will be
Yeah.
more like on the PC standard.
Yeah. But mind
But
you, a lot of
yeah,
people on I was seeing some of the reviews, because a lot of people who dropped their reviews early was only the PC version, not the console version. And even they were saying that it was very buggy and they were running on real hardcore PCs.
I think that's because CD Projekt Red actually did not send any codes, any console codes to
Hmm.
anyone. And they even said they had two embargoes, which was weird. One, you can only use snippets and gameplay trailers from
From
actually
them, yeah.
from them, and the other, which is on release date. And I'm like, very fishy.
Well, maybe they should have just released the next gen version first, and then just said, the current gen ones are coming out in a couple of months, maybe like February or March. Just give them time to scratch them up a little bit, you know what I mean, and also fix whatever needed to be fixed on the next gen as well. So anyway, I'm pretty confident they're gonna do well with the game, and I'm
Look,
pretty confident.
you're speaking this because you have a next gen consoles.
Yeah.
Some of us don't have next gen consoles, not because we cannot afford it, because we cannot find the damn thing. It's it's
Chris has been
it's
complaining for like weeks. Can't find
it's
it.
it's so annoying. Like, I really want it. Sony, take my money. I don't want to give them to scalpers. And you know what? There was a next shipment coming in Lebanon. It
Mm.
was cancelled because Sony got word. They got word from Sony that retailers are selling on scalper prices, which is a big no-no to Sony. Sony is
Yeah, of course.
very strict with their rules. They cannot like sue them because they bought the product. They have every right to sell them whatever price they want. But Sony also has the right to ban them, which they did. Every small shop is now banned. They cannot get their hands on the PS5 from official distributor.
Mm.
The big shops that got the PS5 and sold on MSRP prices are now. I got news that they actually are bringing more consoles this year, but they're only going for big retailers that sold at MSRP prices. But
Yeah.
something like Khuri Home and Abed Tahan, they got banned. Yes, I'm not sure if Sony was hearing our podcast. He was hearing my complaints because seriously, I've been calling them every freaking day with Fatal, and every day I've been emailing them and everything. I'm not sure if I had to do anything, but I don't care if it was me or anybody else. I'm just glad that there should be some consequences to your shitty practices, and they got it. And I'm not saying like small retail sellers are not gonna find a way to get their hands on PS5. They will,
Mm.
but the difference is that the warranty is not gonna be. It's gonna be very shady. It's gonna be on a very
Yeah.
gray area. So yeah.
And especially right now, the PlayStation 5 isn't. I'm not going to say the most reliable console, but it's still got a few little bugs and issues that still need to be fixed. So there's always that high chance that when you get a PS5, I'm not saying something's going to happen to it, but you know what I mean? You've still got that little chance just for now, you know what I mean? This is why usually especially with next gen, I always wait like 6 months. I think even more, sometimes I've been waited a year to get something, like a new batch of consoles to come out because I know that they've fixed everything by then. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So today we are talking about the Game Awards. This is
Yes.
Chris's favorite time of the year.
Why?
I don't know. Just it sounds like Chris's phone. I just got this image of, I don't know. If the camera turns to you now, there's all these Game Award posters in your room.
Really? I'm not that much fan of the Game Awards. I just watch it because of new
New
real
drops, new trailers, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not disappointed, but I think I expected just a little bit more this year. There's just so many things that I was like, ooh, so excited for, and nothing showed. But we'll talk about that at the end when we finish all these things. Yeah. All right. So what do we do? We go for the games first. We have a look.
Yeah, like start from top to bottom.
All right. And also, do we go through the categories as well and announce what the games were?
Yo, I have my list. When you reach the Smash list, I just take that from there.
All right, cool.
I have everything written chronologically.
Don't say big words, Chris. Chronologically. Right, here we go. So let's take a look. So first game up was Loop Hero. Looks kind of cool. Looks like a kind of an 8-bit kind of dungeon RPG kind of thing. I just literally saw the trailer. I think because I caught the awards maybe. I definitely missed a few trailers, but I remember it was about 4 a.m. here or 4:30. I woke up and I was like, oh, the Game Awards are on. So that's literally when I came in. I think I came in on. I'll let you know which one I came in a minute. But anyway, so yeah, Loop Hero. Did you check out the trailer? Did you have a look?
Yeah, it looks like an old style 8-bit game. It doesn't like the modern 8-bit. You know when you have like Shovel Knight, it kind of looks like more modern than more like
Shovel Knight is so good. What a game that is. That I was addicted to that. That's the game I would go to the bathroom with. Is Shovel Knight. You know what I mean? While I'm shoveling it with the knife. It was such a good game.
But do you understand what I mean? Like Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it looks like it is an old style game, but it feels like it's made for the, current era.
Yeah.
This feels like, because of the color palette and everything, it feels like in the old era, like made. I don't know. Looks whatever. Like I'm not gonna play it.
Cool. Let's get on to the next game today. Let me see. So that was Loop Hero. Next one is. How do you pronounce that?
No, you always do this.
Well, how would you pronounce it?
No, because if I mispronounce it, he will be like, oh yeah, it's not only me who mispronounce words.
I can't pronounce it. It's like Tchia what?
I think it's Chia.
Chia. Oh, there you go. You see what I mean? I came up with something completely different just then. Cool. All right. So this kind of looks like a Breath of the Wild style game, by the way. I was looking at that, even from the climbing to the when you jump and glide off stuff. It almost looked like the same. I think this is like I'm not gonna say it's a new genre, but it's like a genre that I'm seeing a lot more games following now.
Yes, I agree.
Anything you want to say about it?
If you want to describe it, it looks more kid friendly. Islander. You play as a small child. She runs around from island to island, thinking herself she's Link, but she's not.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So next game,
Sea of Solitude, coming out on Switch. Did you play Sea of Solitude when it came out ages ago?
it says coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, but it's been out on PS and Xbox and stuff.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I think I even reviewed it ages ago. It's okay, it's good.
If you reviewed it, talk about it.
Well, the game it was good. I think I gave it a 6, if I remember. I think I was just a bit disappointed. I think it was supposed to be like that kind of journey style game, like because it's an indie game. So it's like one of I'm trying to think what game it really reminded me of. It was just basically.
What's the game that has like a bird, like a dog bird thing? That was delayed for like 10 years and it came back.
God,
not Shadow of Colossus, something else. Guardian something.
Oh, The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian, yeah.
Yeah, Last Guardian was good.
It has Last Guardian vibes to it, right?
No, not even that. Because Last
No?
Guardian was something completely. I think Last Guardian was something very special. I actually cried at the end of that game. By the way, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I was bawling. But no, Sea of Solitude was good. It's just, I just think it was a bit of a. There was just so many things that didn't. I don't know. I think you just gotta go play the game yourself. You'll know what I mean. There's just things that didn't sit well.
Great input.
Yes. In fact, I know what game it reminds me of.
What?
I've got the front cover in my head. It's like
Rhyme?
a dude. Yes,
Because it looks like Rhyme.
exactly this. That's exactly how it is.
But Rhyme is not bad. Rhyme is an okay. It's a solid
Rhyme
7.
is good. It's nice, but I said this one's just a little bit less for me. It was about a 6.
Okay. So, in
Nice.
conclusion, don't waste your money. Next game.
Or unless it's on sale
For $1. Next game.
For
it's
$1.
it's near Replicant version 1.22474487139 dots.
I love the last game because that was like a new game. This is a remake from the game that came out in 2009, 2010 or something. I told you, I forgot what year it was, but it was like I've seen some of the old footage on YouTube, and I like what they've done with this new remaster kind of thing. It looks like the Automata one.
Yeah, I thought this was a sequel because it looks so much like Automata. Then I literally just realized when Clint told me that, yeah, it's actually a remake. I'm like, what? I thought it was Automata because it looks exactly like same, art
Well,
style.
essentially, it is. It's the prequel. That's exactly what it is. It's a prequel.
Yeah.
So yeah, gameplay. I mean, if you've played that last game, then you pretty much know what to expect. Hack and slash, RPG style. You know what I mean? I liked in the last game that you would pretty much repeat the same game over, but with different characters, and you start going down different routes. That was the initial idea of that last game. So I'm thinking, would it be the same for this one? I'm not sure, but man, I'm a fan, so I'd probably really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. Your next game today is...
Next game is Lair. I mean,
Lair?
Century Age of Ashes.
I was looking at it, I was like, Leia. This is like a medieval fantasy game. Basically, you're kind of like, like a dragon rider or something? You ride dragons?
Dragon Rider.
All right.
If you have played Lair, this is like, you get the idea. What's the game? You
I
ride
don't think
dragons.
I played Leia.
You never played it? It's
I don't think so, no.
I think it was like a release game with PS3, or maybe came out a month later, and you used the
maybe,
6-axis.
Yeah. If I saw it, I'd know it, but I'm trying to think now, and I can't think.
And you have to use the 6-axis to like maneuver the dragon left and right. And it was the only way option to actually play the game. And the funny part is that PSC got sued for using the motion sensors controls, and they stopped manufacturing the 6-axis, and there was a period of time where there was only DualShock 3. Then it came back again. So if you had to play this game, you had to have these 6-axis. There was a period of time where you couldn't even play the game.
Wow.
You didn't have the right controller.
I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. There's some emulators I want to get for my PC so I can play some old games.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I've had the urge to play some old stuff, so I need to go online. I might check that one out for sure. I might have a look for that. Right, next one is Sephiroth.
Don't play Lair. No, it's not a good game. I never said
it's not good as shit.
No.
Oh, you never said it's good as shit. All right.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth has just been announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter, which is good. I'm hoping you get his music as well. Sephiroth.
One winged angel. It's so good. Actually, like when they revealed the character, like the moment they started playing this music, I was like, yeah, it's him, yes. And they did the classic, lines where you will become a memory, I will never become a memory.
Yeah, it's nice.
Disappears. So yeah, and there was a scene where Sephiroth like takes out his big sword and like pierces Mario. I'm like, what? No, is this a Nintendo trailer? Mario's dead? Then I was like, nah,
That's
it just
amazing.
went through his jacket or like, what do you call it? The strap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I wanted to see that Mario, but whatever.
Cool. Well, this one thing I've liked about Smash Bros. Is that
Mm.
they've really kept that one going, kept it up to date, throwing in new characters. It's really good what Nintendo have done with that because that's got such a big following on Switch right now. It's massive.
So next up is they revealed the best performance, and do you know who won?
Best performance. I have it in front of me. Yes.
Yes, it won Mrs. Muscles.
Abby. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, like, really, Abby?
It was the one. It was Laura Bailey who won that for best performance in the Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, yeah. I think it was a good performance though. There was a lot of emotion in that game.
To be honest, like, I didn't really connect it with Abby.
Is it because she intimidated you because she had a bit of muscle?
No, it's like because she went through with so many different characters. I couldn't get to know her. You start to get to know a character when they start to interact with different kind of people, and you get to see like how she grows with other characters, and like she moves on with so many different characters. I just didn't feel like any like very close connection with her. Like I did feel bad for her at the end when she was like,
just in case someone hasn't said anything, hasn't actually played it.
Come on, it's been fucking whatever, a year.
Who cares?
So I don't say it. I already said
Don't
it.
say it. I don't. I think I was talking. I might have blurred you out, or in fact, you can mute yourself out when I'm talking later on. Cool. Right, what's next?
So next is Perfect Dark. It's by Initiative Focus Studio.
Initiative.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I cannot pronounce the word.
Man, I can't pronounce it. Don't worry.
So it seems like it's the settings in Egypt from what I see in the trailer, and the desert area looks more greenish, like artificial greenery were planted.
Yeah.
By cooperation, and the cooperation seems like they are the good guy, but they are actually not. And we are the spies try to uncover the truth. Yeah, but it's a CGI trailer. Like it's so hard for us to talk about.
Yeah, the CGI stuff. It's not.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see. I mean, it is a sequel to the old Perfect Dark franchise. So I mean, it's interesting to see that it's a new Perfect Dark, because I remember I think I used to like it on Perfect Dark. When I'm trying to think where that it was either PlayStation. Was it PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2?
PlayStation 1.
Was it PlayStation 1? Maybe that was one that I played. And I think I played. Was there a Perfect Dark Zero as well? That was on like 360 or something.
Never played this series, so I have no idea.
So, I've definitely played one or two of them, and I think there was even a Game Boy game. So yeah,
never played the series, so I cannot give you.
Perfect Dark, of course, N64. What a fucking moron! That's where I've played it. It was an N64 game. I'm 100% sure that was an N64 game because me and my friends used to play fucking GoldenEye, and then we'd get into Perfect Dark.
So N64 and 360. Oh, really?
So I'm right. It was an N64 game.
So not PS1.
It was. Thinking about it now, it has to be N64.
So I'm checking if there's a PS1 version.
Nope. So it's N64 Perfect Dark. That's what I've played, and I've definitely played the. I've played Perfect Dark Zero. That was on Xbox 360, but I don't think I really got into it. I think I played a little bit of it, and then I got bored. I think that's what happened.
There's a Game Boy version also. You're right.
Yes. Yeah, still remember my shit, man. I'm happy about that. That's good. Nice.
All right. So next, it's a Warner Brothers game called Back for Blood. It's I I think
Well,
I
it's
wrote
from the
something.
creators of Left 4 Dead, from what I'm reading
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
So that should be good.
yeah. So it's a zombie shooting up, shooter up. What was
Shoot
it?
'em up.
Shoot 'em up,
Shoot 'em. Shoot 'em up.
shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up,
Shoot, and then up. Shoot 'em up.
shoot 'em up.
Yeah.
Right? Shoot 'em
Yeah.
up. And it's a zombie game, but the zombies like they look interesting because they have like different models. There's one where there has like 4 arms and
Four
looks like a
arms, yeah.
spiders. Looks like a spider and shoots spider webs from his mouth. Like, it looks arcadey, but with kind of like a mix Call of Duty realism graphics because we do see some gameplay, and it's
I didn't see the gameplay, yeah.
and it's colorful, but it's not like bright colorful. It's dark, moody colorful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Doom, for example. Take Doom because it's not moody dark. It's like it has that yellow stain to it. But when you like kill someone, you see the blood splatter, and the blood is so like bright red. This has like it has more like a more grayish dark mood, but I don't know, it looks like a fun co-op game.
Yeah.
I don't
well,
know.
and if it's from the same guys who made Left 4 Dead, then for sure it's going to be a good fun co-op
Yeah.
game. It should be something quite interesting to play.
But I didn't see anything like something mind-blowing, just aim and shoot, kill zombies.
I think in the end, because the zombie genre is a zombie genre. You know what I mean? Like fans of zombie games will probably appreciate it more. Like I'm a big zombie fan game. Like anything to do with zombies, I love it. So I'd probably enjoy that. I'd probably have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Nice. What's next?
Then there's a Midwinter's game called Scavengers. Midwinter's studio.
Do not have this. I am going into Hood.
Yeah, it's I think the IGN skipped it because I actually wrote everything.
Okay. Well, anyway, Hood was like a Robin Hood game. So I think we saw that trailer ages ago. So anyway, go on. So you got Scavengers. Okay.
Yeah, I literally just wrote shoot 'em up game. It's an infiltration mission. You play with friends. Meh.
Meh. Meh.
Meh. Like it's so like uninteresting. Even IGN missed out on writing about it.
Fair enough. Right. So
next, I actually did thought it was a DLC for Valhalla. I swear to God, I thought it was Assassin's Creed multiplayer, like a DLC, something for Valhalla, because it looks exactly like Valhalla. Like, watch the trailer. But it's actually called the Hood or Hood Outlaws. Hood Outlaws.
No, darling. You are skipping stuff.
What?
Hood Outlaws is a medieval multiplayer game.
Yeah.
You're not talking about the Callisto Protocol?
What do you mean?
That's
after
the one
Back
that
for
looks...
Blood, dude. After Back for Blood,
yeah,
it's Hood Outlaws.
Yeah, that's what I said that before, but you went on to Scavengers.
Scavengers was before.
Well, in my list, it's this is the way it's going. I had Hood and then I had Scavengers.
Okay, IGN wrote it wrong.
All right. Well, anyway, Hood. That's the Robin Hood game.
Yeah.
That's it. There's nothing.
I did say I was
Hood.
talking about half an hour. Like I said, I thought it was a DLC for Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I was literally 30 minutes. Look, I have the right list. I have my own notes, and I wrote them chronologically. They are correct. Okay.
Okay, but it's just that on IGN, the list is different. That's it. Okay. So anyway, anything else you want to mention about Hood?
No. So
All
next
right,
up, they showed the montage of indie games, like this.
Okay.
Nintendo supports indie titles. Okay, whatever. Then there was a announcement of a free Cyberpunk DLC car and Forza Horizon 4. So that's good. After that, they announced best ongoing game.
Best ongoing game. Wait a second. I have my list here. Let me just scroll down. Let me have a look. Best ongoing game? Bloody hell. I'm trying to think what that could be. Best ongoing game.
Like
List.
supporting for they are supporting the game for multiple of years.
Best ongoing game. I don't have it in front of me. Go on. What
Okay,
is the best
it's No
ongoing
Man's
game?
Sky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you know what? Well deserved, because when the game came out, it was in such a bad condition, and now I'm hearing that it's getting so much praise. It's actually really good. Like, you need to go back and play this game because it's
Which
so
one?
different. And I was a bit worried when Sean Murray came out from his cave. He tried to make a Fortnite joke. I'm like, no, Sean Murray, please just say thank you and like go on and go back to your cave and keep updating No Man's Sky, because if you're gonna say something stupid like you did before, you're gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Then he literally just said thank you and just left. I'm like, thank God, Sean Murray, you learned your lesson. You are such terrible. How do you say?
What, people skills?
People skills. So yeah, really happy about that. He did not talk about that. So next up was the. Did you see this?
Yes, the Callisto Protocol.
Mm,
This is from one of the creators of Dead Space. This is why I'm very interested in this, because I am a
Yes.
huge Dead Space fan.
that's why I'm letting you to talk about it, because I know you love Dead Space.
Yeah, was it? Hang on a sec, because I'm still. You know what? Maybe I didn't see this one.
Mm.
No,
Do
I'm
you want
thinking
me-
of something else. Go on then.
Okay,
tell
so it's made by Striking Distance Studio, like
Mhm.
you said, for the Dead Space guys. And it's a CGI trailer. There's not much to talk about. It starts like in a prison cell, and the guy looks out his jail, and the monster pops out behind him. Alien kind of monster, and eats him up. And it's the
Yes, I
setting
did
is
see that one. Yeah, and he was
yeah
like, "Arr!" yeah.
yeah, and the setting is in Jupiter. So yeah, not more much to talk about, because yeah.
Well, look, man, it's from Glenn is actually a very, very good storyteller.
Mm.
The way he did Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, Jesus Christ, Dead Space 2 is such an amazing sequel for any game, by the way. Dead Space 3 it was more because it was more focused on co-op than anything else. That's why it wasn't scary. What kind of lost its whole appeal to it. But yeah, if he's come back with this, and this is obviously coming out in 2022 only on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and PC, so this is going to be a full-on next-gen horror game. So this is something I'm waiting for. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warhammer.
So yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. I've never been a Warhammer fan. All honesty.
Yeah, because it's so because so many different genre of Warhammer. There's a TRPG Warhammer, there's a strategy Warhammer, there's
Yeah.
like
Well,
so many
this is
different-
like a 4-player co-op game.
Yeah.
So could be basically it's Diablo.
Yeah, you can think about that. Yeah, I would agree, but it's like it has such a like futuristic setting, kind of like maybe kind of cyberpunky, but again, it's
Checking out
like a
this video
generic.
very quickly.
Sorry.
I'm checking out the video very quickly while you're
Yeah.
talking.
It's like a very generic shoot 'em up, but at least it looks more interesting than Back for Blood, to be honest. For me personally,
Yeah.
because it has different powers, and it feels like there's like different types of characters you can play as, and yeah, it's like I don't mind these type of games, because it's a great game to play with friends from time to time. Get online with the boys.
Well, it looks quite fun though. This is a first-person kind of like hack and slash sort of melee style game from what I'm seeing. So that could be quite fun.
Yeah, but it's a shooter, not hack and slash.
Well, no, it's saying it's a melee game. It's just there's like very few guns in it from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people with knives and shit.
Really? What? It's
Oh,
all
now
guns.
Now I'm seeing guns. All right. At the beginning, they were just using knives and swords and shit.
Yeah. Those are like more like powers and
All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah.
I'll give that a shot. Right, what's next?
So next up, they announced a couple of awards in a row. So do you want me to go them on really fast?
Yeah, go for them. Yeah.
Yeah, best art direction, Ghost of Tsushima. I agree 100%. Best
Yep.
action game, Hades. Really?
Man, everyone's praising Hades. I have so many people who hate these style of games. They love it.
Dude, I'm not against Hades. Like I know it's good because I did play a bit of it. But as an action game, Doom Eternal, it's like it's the godfather of action game, and it's so good. Doom Eternal, whatever. Best VR and AR, Half-Life Alex. There's no doubt about it.
no doubt about that. Yeah.
Best sports/racing game, it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Cool. Oh, I'm happy about that. That's good.
Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 were amazing on PS1. It was amazing on PS4.
This is why I'm happy about that.
Yeah, and best anticipated game is Elden Ring from Software. Yeah.
Elden Ring. Well, I thought maybe it would have been God of War, maybe, or yeah. Cool. That's cool though. I'm happy with that. Anyway, I want to play Elden Ring. Looks good. It's another one of those die a million time games, right?
Let me say something, and I know there's something on the IGN, but it's wrong. They did. Oh no, it's right. It's correct. So yeah, go for it.
All right. So what we're going on next? We're going into open roads.
Mm.
Was this the one where you sort of like you're hitchhiking along the highway and you
No,
meet
no, that's something else.
So which one was this one then?
This one is like you're going on a road trip with your mom, and they get like it has such a 90s vibe to it because when the trailer starts, it has that 90s vibe music with a mix of adventure type of songs. So I feel like it's a 90s. It sets in the 90s, and you're trying to look something that your grandma left, and there's a key in the book.
Okay, I'm checking the trailer right now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing much to talk about other than that.
It's just like a lot of scenery I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Looks interesting.
Then after that, there was like a announcement for Latin X Gaming. They're representing Latins.
Okay.
All I have to say, where's Arab X Gaming? I want Arab X Gaming.
I didn't see any of this.
I want Arab to represent it. I want Armenian X Gaming. Where's the representation for Armenians?
In that case, if you go in that route, I want representation for Creole, for Seychelles. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like why they have to push a narrative where I don't know.
Man, we're living in that day and age. You know how it is.
Yeah. Like, because it doesn't matter, because you're always gonna feel someone left out, right? Because there's no Arab X Gaming, right? Because so what? I have to feel left out? Like, I don't know. Because you're always gonna make someone feel left out.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's good. I don't have Guacamelee is such a good game. I don't have a problem with that. You know what? To think about it, other than Guacamelee, I cannot think about other like Latin game that represented Latins. Maybe Miles Morales, right? Because he's half Latin.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I like that game. It was a really good game. That one, Miles Morales. It was such a nice one.
Here's the thing. When I play games, I never like. When I go back and remember a game, I never remember the specific things like, oh yeah, he was Latin, or he was like American, or he was like British, or he was like Arab. Like I never think about that. All I remember is like, yeah, it was fun. The gameplay was fun. The story was cool. Yeah. Anyways, that's like a big topic to talk about.
Right. Next, what you got?
Next is best Valorant. Oh yeah, best. Yeah, it's best Valorant streamers.
Best man, my list is like all over the place on this bloody thing.
Okay,
best
so it's award. It's an award. It's such a weird award. So Valorant is a game, and there's an award who is the best streamer for this specific game. What?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Valorant is a game made by XCS developers, and the game is basically Counter Strike but with powers. It plays
Okay.
literally like Counter Strike, so yeah. And who the hell won? I have no idea. I didn't even wrote it because it was so uninteresting.
If I could read it, I'd probably tell you, but I can't bloody see it. Anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah.
I can't even find the bloody thing.
Yeah.
Disco Elysium, is that the next thing?
No, there's one more thing before that. They
Hmm.
announced Doom Eternal DLC, The Ancient Gods. So
That's been out. That's already out. That part 1 and 2, I think.
oh really? Okay, then I'm
It
mistaken.
must be, maybe it's like a reminder. So maybe it was an ad or something.
Oh yeah, because there was so many ads in the Game Awards, like 4 hours long, and there was so many ads. I was getting confused if this was an announcement or just an ad. Yeah, so my
Nice.
bad.
So next one is Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium, I have it on my PC actually. I play that when I'm in my studio and I don't have anything to do. It's good. So if they're
Okay.
doing like a final cut, that's really good. And they're gonna have, from what I'm reading, voiceovers in every line now and all the new quests because a lot of it is reading. You know, because it's that style of RPG with dice throwing and stuff. But it's such a good game, by the way. I want them to bring that out on like PlayStation and Switch and stuff. That would be amazing if they could bring it out. It'll be cool.
So
Right.
so have you played the game? Like,
What, Disco Elysium?
yeah.
Of course, man. It's on my laptop. It's on my PC. I play all the time.
Like, can you tell? Like, I did not understand from the trailer. What is it?
Basically, you're a detective. It's all set in like it's kind of like a cyberpunky style game.
Okay.
Yeah, it is literally an RPG, but you use dice to make decisions and do like turn-based sort of things that you do in the game. It's hard to explain unless you're actually playing it. I don't know how to explain it.
I thought it was a point and click game, to be honest.
I think it is a point and click game as well, but I don't think it's. You know, I feel like booting it up now and just checking because I haven't played in ages. That's the problem. That was what. But I've played Disco Elysium. It was good. I really liked that game.
So yeah.
Nice.
Next up.
Dragon
Go for
Age.
it. Yeah.
BioWare has announced a sneak peek of Dragon Age 4. A lot of people are big Dragon Age fans, by the way. I know so many people who love the Dragon Age. You're a big Dragon Age fan, aren't you?
Oh, I'm a huge Dragon Age. Like when I saw Solas at the end, I was like, yes, Eggman is back.
Nice. So yeah, there's a new Dragon Age 4 game. Thing is, I think I played Dragon Age 2. Was there Dragon Age Origin as well?
Yeah, the first one was Dragon Age Origins, then Dragon Age 2, then Dragon
They're
Age
the ones that
Inquisition.
I've played. I didn't play the third one then.
Okay. Which was the best one?
Well, that's the one that I haven't played. Nice.
Okay, you can. I have to talk about this game. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
go for it.
This is the most hyped game. What? What is this? I'm sorry. Okay. Talk about this then. About I haven't listed this game. Sorry.
Which one? Endless Dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what that fuck is. Let's carry on next. You
Okay.
want to talk about Crimson Desert? I know you do.
Yes,
This looked good. Talk about it. Go. I know
dude.
you want to get it off your chest.
The first I saw, I was like, "What the graphics? What the fuck?" And it looks and for open world game, it looks so good. You know, open world games, they're limited with their because they have depth of field. They have a lot of textures they have to render around. They have like a big open areas they have to have around them, but like Skyrim, because when Skyrim came out on the PS3 for an open world game, it didn't look as good as something like The Last of Us, because The Last of Us is more constrained, But this, the graphics, what, it blew my mind. How is this even running? It's crazy good. The details,
I've got this,
some of
this
the
entire
details,
building shaking.
yeah. The details, some of the weapons, they looked insane. Like, when you have your bow and they're wrapped around the edges of the bow, you see how the rope is tight. You could see like how the edges of the rope is tight, the individuals of it. Like you can even see the fibers of the rope. It's so good. Then we saw some gameplays. Started with CGI, then jumped into some gameplay, and the gameplay is so gruesome, it's so bloody, and the the fire effects is
Mm.
crazy. It's as good as when that what's that game we saw that I also went crazy for
The monkey one.
the monkey one, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Monkey King, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It looked kind of choppy. I'm not sure if it was the stream was
No,
choppy
because I
or
went online and I checked
yeah.
the YouTube actual trailer, because the trailer was 5 minutes. This is, by the way, I remember now. This is where I came in on the Game Awards. It's halfway through that, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was very the action scenes were very choppy, like you said, when the swords were hitting, when it was like it
Yeah.
looked like it was a bit all over the place. But then again, that could have been from the actual stream because. Well, the thing is, because the HD trailer is on things like all the different streaming things, and the action still looks the same. So
Okay.
I don't really know.
Maybe you have to check the YouTube channel of the studio of Crimson Desert,
Yeah.
So anyways, and there was there was like a section where the guy you have magic powers,
Mm.
and where he was charging his magic ability on his sword, like charging his electrical ability.
Yeah, it
You
looked
would
cool.
see, yeah, you would see, like, like Thor when he charges his hammer, you see all the lightning effect. There's that Hollywood amazing graphics details on his sword, and
Mm.
when he like swings the sword, the blast of that effect, it looks so, like you could feel it. I don't know. I'm so. There was even a scene where he was jumping off from a rope and he grabs on, like, it doesn't look. When you climb a surface and you know that, oh yeah, I can climb the surface because the textures, they have different colors. They have like a
Yeah.
more. This one, like, no, you could just climb anything. It seems like,
Mm.
it's insane. You can ride dragons. You
Yeah, I
can
saw a dragon
ride
in there as well. Looked cool.
dragons. The physics of this game looks crazy. I'm so excited about this game. This is what I've been waiting for. Like as the most RPG medieval magic thing that I've been waiting for all my life. I'm so excited about this.
I love it all of my life. There is one scene that looked very Assassin's Creed, by the way,
Mm.
when he kind of stands in front of those two rock pillars, and then the pillars. So as he's walking, the walls are like they're they're sort of appearing in front of him, and then you go into this room where there's this big sphere in the middle, and there's all this shit moving around. And you see somebody with a hood on, with their arms open, and then that's when it ends. And I was
Yeah.
looking at it. It looks like something quite futuristic as well as not just medieval. So let's see.
Yeah. I even wrote it in my note. Yeah. You're right. 100%.
Cool. Right then.
Yes.
So now you've got that off your chest. What's next?
And next night, best narrative. Guess what? Guess who?
It has to be Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Last of Us 2. That was with Neil Druckmann and Haley Gross. So, congratulations. Well done. Right, what's next?
The list, you can go on.
All right, so let's have a look. So we got Overcooked gets a new chef, which is the Swedish chef from the Muppets. Didn't he show up in the show like
Yeah.
So cool. So you can get that as a new character. Stunning ending game season. This one I liked, by the way. I loved the art direction in this. I loved how it looked. I liked when she was sort of like walking through fields with her bike and she was drawing and stuff like that. This is something I might be quite interested in playing because I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, season looks interesting.
Sorry. What is it called?
Season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sea and
Season.
sun. Like seesaw.
Okay.
Like maybe it's
Okay,
pronounced
okay.
seesaw, yeah. But yeah, cool. So yeah, definitely if you get a chance to check out the trailer, have a look for that because that looks really interesting. I like that story. It looks good. And then he went into Black Ops after that.
Yeah, Black Ops. There's like season 1 DLC stuff.
Yeah, and I think there's connections with Cold War as well with that one as well. No,
Yeah.
or was it just okay? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Cold
Cold
War.
War. Exactly. Yeah. All right, and then after that, was there right before we get into this next game? Was there an award or a game after this?
Yes, there was. Gal Gadot, she represented the award for the games for impact. Like, it has like impact in the game history, and
Okay.
it goes, "Tell me why." Never
Tell
heard of
me
it.
why. Yeah, that was because it's on Game Pass.
Tell me why.
And I remember, I think I tell me that because we kept on doing that when we mentioned it last time.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So
Can I
next
can I
game.
talk? I know I've been talking most of this podcast because I know, but I really need to talk about this one.
All right. Well,
I
just
have-
before you do, let me just introduce it because I really want to do that, and then you can say what the fuck you want. Is that cool?
Okay, cool.
Okay. So it's Arc 2, and I just have to say because they show Vin Diesel as the main character in this game, right?
Right.
Right. Did you notice whenever there was like anything chasing him or anything hitting him, he was doing the Vin Diesel grunts?
Oh my god! You ruined it! Fuck you! I swear to God, I'm gonna show you the fucking my note that where I wrote he's doing his Vin Diesel grunts. You ruined it. That's why I wanted to talk about it before
Well,
you.
talk about it, man. I just mentioned it. You can go for it now.
Oh my god. Whatever. It's ruined. You ruined it.
I love the noises.
Yeah. Literally, just seriously. You want to read what I wrote? It's like
Go on, good.
first of all, when the first 5 seconds, I swear to God, I thought it was real, like the plant. I swear to God, I thought it was real. Then 5 seconds later, I saw Vin Diesel. I was like, yeah, he looks like a tribesman. And literally, I wrote, he does very Vin Diesel things like grunting and looking like a badass while kind of be wanting to look like one. Literally, that's my notes. Like when Vin Diesel tries to look like a badass, but comes off kind of awkward because he's short.
Yeah. My goodness, that's
I don't. It looked
hilarious.
weird. It looked weird. Not seeing, like seeing Vin Diesel not in a car and not seeing family every 5 seconds. It looks weird, you know.
Although I like Vin Diesel in the Riddick movies as well.
Yeah, Riddick's
Pitch
good.
Black. I think they're like his two biggest. Riddick and the Fast and Furious movies, right? They're like the biggest things he's done.
Yeah, but you
So,
know
yeah.
what's the biggest gripe for me for this CGI is the little girl. Like the little girl really annoyed me. Like she was fucking running away from the dinosaur and she trips and looks at the dinosaur and screams. I never understood that. Why not just get up and start running again? Why look at the thing and scream? And you know what happened? Some adult came and pushed her aside, and the adult got eaten because of the stupid little girl. You killed that adult because you were stupid. It really annoyed her. It really annoyed me about that. I don't know. I don't know. Like she seemed dumb to me.
Wow,
Anyways,
didn't she stick her tongue out as well at the end at the dinosaur?
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
were
yeah.
running through the thing.
yeah. Like, oh yeah, I just saw someone get eaten alive in front of me and get chopped in half because of me. But I'm gonna do my goofy faces. Ugh, whatever.
Right, let's get into your next thing. Was there an award or more games?
More games.
More games. So we're going to Fall Guys gets a season 3 trailer, which was nice if you're a big Fall Guys fan. There was lots of different suits and stuff, which is cool. Next one was Outriders. They've announced the new
sorry?
Outriders. No,
Okay.
yeah, Outriders. Yeah, that's like a new co-op shooter, kind of like a sci-fi universe. It's due to arrive on February 2nd. Looks good. Looks interesting. Ideally, I want to see gameplay. Like I'm not game. I want to try it. You know what I mean? And I'll see it for myself.
Did we skip Odyssey?
Where's Odyssey?
There's Odyssey gameplay.
I didn't see any Odyssey game. It's not written here.
Okay.
Well, mention it if you want Odyssey gameplay.
Yeah, after Fall Guys, there was Odyssey gameplay again in space. There's so much space games coming out, and literally the only thing I wrote here, the game uses the same soundtrack from the movie The Martian. The Major Tom song.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Major Tom.
That's it. That's the only note I wrote for the game. That annoyed me. I don't know why.
Fair enough. Next, Evil Dead.
Again, I have something like called Outsiders from Square Enix.
Outsiders, not Outriders from Square Enix, because that's what I was just
Ah,
talking about.
yeah, Outriders. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Outriders. But that's they've been teasing that game for ages. I think there's a lot of trailers online. I was saying I want to play it to actually feel it. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to tell with the trailers and the gameplay
Yeah.
these days. You gotta fucking play it yourself.
There was no before Evil Dead. There's something two more stuff. There's Fist Forge. It's a side scroller indie game with has really hyper realistic graphics, and you
Cool.
play as a bunny with a mechanical arm.
Isn't that's an old game remade?
Is it?
It looks like it because I recognize the bunny and I recognize the arm.
Mm,
It was like a PS3 or PS2 game or something.
really? But
I
looks
think
so
so.
good. It looks like
maybe. I mean, obviously the old game was an old game. What was it called? Fist.
I think Fist Forge. This is what I wrote.
Yes. Fist. Bunny. That's why I just typed.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
now.
It's called Fist Forge and Shadow Torch.
I'm pretty sure that character. I've seen that character somewhere in another game.
Yeah, yeah. This is it. Yep. Yeah.
Mm.
So after that, Tom Holland comes out
And what does he do?
and he says he talks about he's so honored to play as Nathan Drake.
And shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he presents Nolan North, and Nolan North gives the awards for the best multiplayer. And guess what? Who's the best multiplayer?
Let me have a look in my little list because I do have it here actually. Wait a second. Best multiplayer. Bless, I got role play. Multiplayer. Okay, here we go. Oh, I guessed this one, by the way, when I was watching it. Straight
No.
over, because it's just because I know so many people who are playing it who are not gamers. That's why.
Stupid choice. Doesn't deserve it.
Among Us.
It came out 2 years ago. So what? So if a game if a game came out in 2014 gets recognized now, yeah, I guess to win, in 2020 makes no sense. Whatever.
I don't know. I felt happy for the developers. They looked like they genuinely deserved it. She was crying at the end when she was doing the speech.
So what? So if you cry like you deserve it?
Yes, you should.
Okay. I'm crying. Give me $1 million.
Yeah, but you don't deserve it.
I don't deserve. Thanks. Hurtful.
Right. Next game, Evil Dead: The Game. You know I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, right?
So talk about it.
Yeah, well, there's not much to talk about other than the fact that there's a new Evil Dead game. I'm hoping that it is, well, it will, if it's Evil Dead, it's definitely voiced by Bruce Campbell. It looks like it has some of the characters from the TV show in there as well. And yeah, man, I mean, I'm excited for a new Evil Dead game because anybody who's an Evil Dead fan listening to me now, we've been waiting for a sequel to Army of Darkness for years. This is what we've been waiting for. There was a remake that came out, there was a TV show, fantastic, but what all the fans really want is a brand new Evil Dead 4 movie directed by Sam Raimi. This is what everybody wants. So I think this is on the cards at some point. Although they did announce that there is a new movie coming. So let's wait and see. But no, I'll be excited to play an Evil Dead game. I'm sure that's going to be co-op and you can go online and stuff. And it's just going to be bloody with chainsaws and axes and shit. So yeah, cool. I like. Next, we got Ghosts and Goblins, Resurrection.
Yes.
I'm a fan of the old game from Capcom. I had it on Nintendo, my first Nintendo, back in the 80s. I remember the music. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I remember that so well. So it was nice to see a nice little recreation of it. So, did you ever play Ghosts and Goblins?
I think I was able to beat it once. Then turns out I have to beat the game twice to actually finish it. I was like, "Fuck this!"
It's super tough. Even back in the day on the old Nintendo, and then there was Super Ghosts and Goblins. They were both super fucking tough games. Very hard.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. What else is next?
Now awards. Some awards.
What award you got?
Okay, so best indie game. Now this deserves it. This deserves, the title. Best indie game is Hades.
Hades. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Best action. Fuck that. Best indie, yeah, I'm with you. Best audio design, again, I would agree 100%. The Last of Us Part 2, because I mean, if you have like a studio reference, like my setup, the audio design is so good. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would hear steps of people like I would even like feel like they are like a meter away or like 2 meters away behind on the left on behind left of me, or right behind. Like it's so good. Best RPG, it's FF7 remake.
Yes, what a fucking good game. I'm happy that won that, by the way. I was so
Yeah.
happy that won.
Best simulation and strategy game.
Has
It's
to be what's it? Flight Sim, no?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No
there's-
brainer.
I would have picked that one anyway out of all those straight away.
Yeah. There's a word called player's voice. I have no idea what's that.
It's like when people vote.
Okay, Ghost of
When the public
Tsushima
votes.
wins.
Yeah, because what does that tell you, by the way? The public are voting for Ghost of Tsushima. We'll get
Yep.
into this later. Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it. Then Ralph Macchio comes up, and he presents the best.
He comes out. Hey!
He's married. He's not. I don't know. He's married with a woman, so I don't think.
I love it. Married with a woman. They're going to be very specific.
I mean, like, yeah, it'd be really awkward, like, comes out there. I'm gay, on the Games Award, and his wife behind him. So he presents best fighting game, which is Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, this is understandable. They've done, I told you, I like what NetherRealm have done with that game. Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So back to the list.
Returnal coming out for PlayStation 5 exclusive. So don't get I like the idea and I like how it's looking, but so far it's not been like to the point where I'm like, ooh, I've got to play this game. I haven't hit that point yet. Do you agree or not?
I wrote in my note, it looks super arcadey with realistic graphics. It looks odd.
Yeah, maybe that's what maybe because it looks odd.
Yeah, because it's so arcadey. It looks so arcadey, but it has that super realistic graphics, which you don't feel that it has weight to the game. I don't know. And I also wrote that maybe like it's a roguelike game because you die and you return.
You repeat,
die and you return. Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, I bet you when it comes out and we start playing it and you're like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So, let's see. Nice. Next game is It Takes Two. I actually like this game, by the way.
What?
It Takes Two.
Okay.
I like the look of the game. I thought it looked fun.
Wait. It Takes Two. Is this one for the fuck you Oscar guy?
I guess so. Is that the one who was like he was in a suit, wasn't he, doing some rendering or whatever, doing some motion
Oh my
capture?
god,
Yeah.
IGN, fuck you and your fucking list. That's not how it is. They announced Super Meat Boy Forever.
Super Meat Boy Forever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Meat Boy is good. It's like the sequel to that. Yeah, okay, go on.
After that, they announced a Firewatch kind of style game. It was called Road 96.
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about where people were hitchhiking and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Now they announced the
It Takes Two.
Yeah. So Joseph Ferris, if you know, he's actually Lebanese. He's the fuck you guy, fuck the Oscars guy. Everybody remembers him as the fuck Oscars guy. And he's making again the same kind of game like he made as A Way Out, where it's a mandatory co-op game and the screen is split in half, and it's the same thing. If you buy the game, you can give the game for free to someone else, which is
That's
great.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, because the only way to play it if you have someone else, to play it with, and this is a great way where you don't have to force your friend to buy the game where you might not feel like interested to buy it, but would be like maybe play it with you. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a it's such a weird transition from A Way Out because it's such a colorful game. It looks so dopey and fun.
Yeah, kind of like Little Big Planet. It reminded me of a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
After that, Reggie Fils-Aimé was came to the show, so he could give the award for best innovation and accessibility award. So
Mm,
if someone has some difficulty or is disabled in some kind of a way, and
yeah,
it's hard for them to enjoy a game because of that. And the winner was, do you want to guess?
The Last of Us Part 2.
Yes. That's was part two. The only thing did not hear whatever she was saying. The only thing that I was laughing my ass off because when the winners was like giving their thanks, they were the guy was sitting in front of the computer, and the
Mm.
other winner is behind the glass window.
Yeah, she's like a stalker looking in, like I'm watching you from behind.
It's just like I'd be like, let me in. It's like she's caged outside.
Yeah, apparently they're neighbors or something. That's why. Yeah.
I think because of COVID, but it was so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Cool. Next, what we go back into games?
Yeah.
Oddworld.
Yep.
Yep. So Oddworld, Soul Storm looks really good, by the way, for a platform. It looks really well designed, and there's a scene where you're going through like a train, and it's all like 2D/3D style, isn't it? It's really nice how they've done it, and it looks epic. I can't wait to play that. Actually, I think it's gonna look nice. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be a good game now. Anyway, I've been
Yeah.
a fan of Oddworld for ages, so I'm sure it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Never played them, so I don't
There
know.
was an update for Oddworld. I played on PlayStation 1. It was one of the first games I got. That's why. Elder Scrolls Online, was that next?
Yep.
There was an announcement for that, Gates of Oblivion. I think it was just a teaser. Was it like a CGI trailer where she was holding a book or something, right?
Yeah, it's like a DLC announcement.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Now,
There's award. There's award.
awards.
Now.
What's awards?
Best mobile game. No one cares. So next.
It was Among Us, wasn't it? What else?
Next game.
Next game is the new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, which is this the one that's coming out on Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm a Monster Hunter fan anyway, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this.
You know what? Like, I love Monster Hunter. I think it's the most fun game to play with friends, and it's the most boring game to play with solo. I have this, like, I cannot play the game alone. Like, I have to have someone who's dedicated with me to play Monster Hunter every day, because it's such a long, tedious boss battles if you do them alone. It's so much faster if you have a friend. And
Yeah. Well, you know, we should get on and start doing it, because I've got Monster Hunter on the PS4.
yeah, I would play Monster Hunter World. Yeah, I have it too.
Cool.
I want the DLC one because I basically did everything on the base game.
Well, I've got what's it called? What was the last one? The last update, was it Ice something?
Yeah.
Iceborne? Yeah, I've got Iceborne.
Oh, did you buy it?
No, I got it given to me as a code.
Oh, bastard. I have to buy
Nice. Right, what's next? Another game?
it. Yeah, it's wait a minute. Sorry.
Is it the Among Us new map?
No, it's called something Evil West.
Ah, yeah, that again, but that was just like a big CGI trailer, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought it was Van Helsing. Van Helsing
Or
game.
something, yeah, something like that at the beginning.
Yeah, it looks such a Van Helsing game, Western, fighting monsters, vampires and whatever. It's called Evil West.
It should be
After
good.
that, it was Scarlet Nexus. Just a JRPG by Square Enix. we saw the first trailer when the PS5 was revealed, but
Was that when she was jumping on those hills, like in all that cloud setting? Is that
no,
the one
no,
I'm
no,
thinking
that
of?
was Project Athia, something like that.
Which one was it? What's
This
what's
is
the
an
one?
anime style. It looks like God Eater. It's a hack and slashy
Ah,
game.
yeah, from Bandai. Yeah. The publisher was Bandai in this one. Yeah. No, it looks interesting.
I'm not sure if it's Bandai, but
No, for sure it's Bandai because I'm getting their press releases about it right now.
okay. So it looks like God Eater to be like the
Yeah.
if you ever played
Well, I think
it. So
I like
yeah,
that. I like that kind of style of game anyway, so I think I'll have fun with that one.
after that you can go on with the list.
Among Us gets a new map, which is an airship, so you can get that. I don't know if you have to pay for that or it's a free thing, but go online, check it out. Then you had Master Chief Comes to Fortnite.
Yeah. Master Chief Fortnite, and there's Red versus Blue.
Yeah, of course.
It's such an old web series.
Yeah. So
Also coming to
they're also
Fortnite.
coming. Yeah. Are they gonna make them dance and shit?
Sorry,
Are they gonna make all the characters dance and shit because they've destroyed Kratos now? I
have
don't
no
look at him
idea.
the same way.
I have no idea. Walking Dead character came out. So now there's an award. Jacksepticeye presents favorite content creator.
Wasn't it Valkyrie?
Valkyria.
Valkyria. Anyway,
Yeah.
she didn't seem bothered about the award that much, by the way.
Exactly. I was gonna say the same thing.
She was like, yeah, I won. Oh well.
She had such a kid-friendly, cutesy voice. Also, like
Yeah. Well, I think she was just in character. That's why. You know what I mean? I think she did it because that's the character that she won. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people on these, these vloggers or whatever you call them, these Twitchers and stuff like that, where they do live stream, a lot of it is all acting anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, take Doctor Disrespect, for example. Jesus Christ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the man lives a double life.
Then they announced a new season for Rocket League. So
Cool. Yeah, that's good.
then after there was like I saw Skyrim. I was like, what? And it wasn't like a 2 seconds clip of Skyrim. There was like 15 seconds of Skyrim. I was like, no, seriously. It's like this game came out everywhere. Where are they? It's even on Alexa. I swear to God, if I say Alexa play Skyrim, it plays it. I'm
my
not
God.
even joking. And I was like, what? And it was just a a snippet of Game Pass. It was just ads
Alright.
for Game Pass.
That's cool. All right. And then what came?
I don't want to mention this game. It's so bad.
Which one? Just Cause?
Yeah.
Just Cause to mobile. All right. Well, we can skip. Anyway, if you got a mobile you like Just Cause, download it, check it out when it comes out. Then there was the first look at Ruined Kingdom, a League of Legends story. So yeah, this is like a turn-based RPG set from, of course, League of Legends. So if you know League of Legends, you're gonna know this.
After that, there was an award.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves came out, and he looked so hyped. I don't know why. Like he was shaking his head and being so Keanu.
Yeah.
Keanu, my love. You're my breathtaking. I was disappointed because he didn't say breathtaking.
Yeah, because he knows.
So best game direction. Guess who?
Yeah, it would have been Last of Us Part 2, I would say.
You know what? I would agree because there was 2 scenes in this game, The Last of Us, where Abby was, getting choked and, like in the forest area. And it was so dark and you were holding a torch and you were running away with these 2 kids. That was such a good directing scene. And the better one is when Abby was on the horse and, trying to run away from the village. And that scene is the most mind-blowing scene. It's a game direction I have never seen in any video game ever. The way it was shot, the way it followed the camera, the way it made you feel like the chaos in the game, that is well deserved. Regardless if the story was good or what, for game direction, for that scene alone, deserves an Oscar. An Oscar, not Game Awards, an Oscar.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool. Your power come back on?
My power went away.
Oh, it went? Oh, yeah, your power went.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a UPS or power going off in months. It's strange.
It's strange, right?
It's so weird. Cool. So after that was their last game announcement.
Yeah.
Which all honesty, I was hoping for Silent Hill.
Mm.
I was so hooked. There was so many rumors going around that they were going to announce a new Silent Hill game, and I thought, this is it. This is my moment. I was getting ready to rip my clothes off, you know what I mean, and like stand there naked screaming Silent Hill, but no. So it was a trailer, and I saw like space. I was like, okay, this isn't Silent Hill. I thought maybe it's Metal Gear. You know what I mean? Just for a split second, I thought maybe it's Metal Gear, and then I saw a spaceship. I was like, okay. Maybe I thought, I said maybe it's Dead Space 4. They've kept it quiet all these years. You know what I mean? That's what I thought for a split second. Maybe Dead Space 4. And then you see this scene, you see a woman with a fucking hoodie on, and then when it said Mass Effect, I was just like, so disappointed.
And you know what's so fucked up about this? You're not the only one who's disappointed. Everyone is like so neutral about Mass Effect's announcement because Andromeda was such a big disappointment that they have no faith this Mass Effect being any good.
Yeah.
When Andromeda announced, I remember it was being talked about for weeks. For weeks. People were so hyped about it. Because, the Mass Effect trilogy was good. People loved it. They loved the Mass Effect trilogy.
Yeah, I love the second one. I think the second one I really liked.
Yeah. And everyone is like on the same boat as you. Was like, Mass Effect. Okay. They lost.
Really wasn't bothered. Yeah.
Yeah. They lost all, this is what happens when you rush a game or EA doesn't let BioWare do its thing and yeah, such shame, such a good series lost its credibility.
Cool. And then I think you have another award. Was it the final one?
Yeah, the final one. It's the Game of the Year award, and Christopher Nolan presented it. Guess what? Guess who?
Last of Us 2.
Yes.
Look, don't get me wrong. I actually enjoyed Last of Us Part 2. I thought it was a very good game. While a lot of people didn't like the story, I loved the story. It was good. But for me, personally, I don't know if you're going to agree with me on this one, but for me, there were a couple of other games that I liked more. That was it. You know what I mean? There was games that I felt like I had a bigger connection with.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Last of Us Part 2 was... I'm not saying it's a bad game. Like, here's the thing. If Last of Us Part 1 does not exist, Last of Us Part 2 would be such a colossal game. Such an amazing game. Because it needs to be judged on that, like, diamond tier quality. So, and it had some issues where it couldn't deliver, but it's not a bad game. It's still a very good game. But I don't think... But here's the issue about it. When I finished Last of Us Part 1, I kept thinking about this game for like weeks. When I finished Last of Us Part 2, maybe a couple of hours later, I'll stop thinking about it. Like, okay, yeah. It was a good adventure, but it didn't leave me the same effect I had with The Last of Us Part 1.
Well, that's the problem in general with movies, video games. Is majority of sequels are never as good as the first. That's how it is usually.
Godfather Part 2?
Okay, I'll give you that one. Terminator 2. Aliens, you can carry on. But again, you're talking about a very few handful of movies.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. Majority of the time, sequels are never as good as their first one. So this is why. But again, I did love Last of Us Part 2. I enjoyed it. I fucking loved it. There's some of the scenes in that game are fucking brilliant. But for me, I think I had a deeper connection with Final Fantasy and Ghost of Tsushima. These two were more. These two really held me. Like Final Fantasy 7, when I finished that, man, I was thinking about that for weeks. I was like, "Fucking hell," you know what I mean? Ghost of
Yeah.
Tsushima, the same thing. When I finished that, I was like, fucking. I even went through the. I don't. With it being an open world, usually once I finish a game, I don't give a shit about finding the extras and stuff. But with Ghost of Tsushima, man, I went through it. I actually took the time to go through and start finding some of the flags and doing this and doing that and finding the bamboo. This is something that I did because I just wanted to get those, rank up the extra percentage on it, which is something that I don't usually do with games like that. So yeah, this is why Ghost of Tsushima was such a bigger game for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was expecting this because The Last of Us 2 pushed the narrative for how you have Ellie as lesbian and some transgender. I don't
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But then
transgender
again,
people.
this is
So they
this is what's happening. This is so it's a good thing as well. I think.
here's the thing, right? Player's choice was what? Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Yeah, like I don't know if when games like this win the title, like are they winning because so they can introduce more variation. Like you have the lesbians are winning now, and like all different kinds of people try to put all the kinds of people, all the colors into the winning section, and not actually judging the game for its game. Because it's so obvious people enjoy. There was a lot of controversy of it. Like not a lot of people enjoyed it. It wasn't like a renowning sound of praise from the gamers, like the
Yeah.
part one. And Ghost of Tsushima was, as you saw the votes, had the player's choice. It was it should have won Ghost of Tsushima, but because it didn't push that narrative that I don't know political PC ones needs
Yeah,
or
I think I know where you're coming from. Yeah,
yeah
because I mean, it's as I said, it's the day and age that we're in now, and
yeah
I think especially when it comes to entertainment, movies, video games, music, you have to remember that. Okay, fair enough. I'm a 41-year-old man. I'm straight, but you have to remember that there are kids who are gay, lesbian, transgender, who want to feel that they have something. I'm not going to say they have something for them, but they have something that they can
connect
to,
with.
something that they can relate to. This is why The Last of Us Part 2, and this is why I understand why they gave it Game of the Year.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah,
like I said, for me, it just didn't connect with me because I connected with something else. But for somebody who has, or somebody who's going through, or somebody who is, transgender, or this is something that they can relate to. And I think this was the whole point.
I understand that point, and I'm not against it. But
Oh no,
I'm saying
100%. No, 100%. I agree with you.
but at this point, I'm not sure if they're winning because of what they brought to the table, or they're just winning because they included these characters to to widen the area so more different types of people around the world can connect with, because they're not represented too many times in games. So I'm not sure if they won because of the quality of it, or because the variation of inclusivity they showed in the game. So yeah, that's where like it's such a gray area for me, because we saw the popular's voice, which was Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
I don't care, to be honest. It's just Game Awards. It's not that big of deal.
Nice. Cool. So is that everything? Was that the whole lot?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was just disappointed there was no there was no Silent Hill trailer. That's the only reason why I woke up so early. I thought, oh, maybe maybe that Silent Hill trailer's finally come out. My asshole.
I think you're more. I think you're like waiting for Hideo Kojima to come out and show us Metal Gear.
Man, if he had come out and said, right, I've got what they call Blue Point are doing this remake for Metal Gear, man, I think I'd have had a heart attack in bed.
So you would die and not play the game?
Probably, yeah. But anyway, I think now, since Silent Hill's not been announced, I think I'm just gonna get ready for Resident Evil 8. Village. This is something I'm really excited for because I'm a big Resident Evil fan. So I will probably wait for that. What games do you get excited for now for next year? Anything that's really sort
Crimson Desert. Come on.
isn't that this year or next? Is that 2021 or 22?
I have no idea. the Monkey King game, Crimson Desert, and what else I'm excited about? I'm excited about, of course, Horizon, God of War, all of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much else that I saw. And what's that game called? Made by Obsidian, Arrow.
Which
Looks
one?
like Skyrim.
Oh yeah,
not.
I remember. I remember because you were raving about it.
Yeah.
You were like, "Rrr." That's how you rave. Rrr. Chris, calm down. Rrr.
Yeah. And Ratchet and Clank. Really?
Yeah,
excited
I
about
think that would
one.
be good. Ratchet and Clank. I'm a fan of Ratchet and Clank. They've always had good games. So
Yeah.
I like. I'm just checking online if there's any other game that I really wanted to play, but no, for me, I think it was Resident Evil mostly. For now, until like a lot of these other games come out, because at least this one's been announced, and all the trailers are out and stuff. And yeah, is it worth me getting Valhalla still, by the way, or not? Because I'm thinking of waiting until it goes on sale.
Wait for sale.
Wait for sale? I will wait for sale.
I mean, come on, you have Cyberpunk now to play. Like when?
Yeah, I will wait till it's $1. Yes, I will take Valhalla. You know, there's about 5 other Assassin's Creed games after this, yes, but I waited until this one goes on sale for $1.
You would trade the cup of... Yeah, you would trade the noodles with it.
Cool. Right. So thank you very much for listening today. If you would like to check us out online, you can. You can head to our Instagram page, which is Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast. You can find us on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe the videos because it helps us grow and eventually we can become big superstar YouTube stars like everyone else. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. It's at Clint Maximus. Chris, where can people find you?
I want to become a big YouTuber star so I can get more free games and free consoles.
He just wants a PS5 because he's getting ready to kill someone.
I want a PS5. Fuck you, scalpers. if you can find me a PS5 with a decent price, you can tweet me at Taporian. That's TAPORIN. And on Instagram, it's the same. DM me for PS5, reasonable prices, $600, not more.
I just got someone saying, yes, give me. They're going to send you a brick.
There was an article about that. Did you know?
Yeah, some guy got a bloody breeze block in his packet. A breeze block is a kind of a grey looking brick that's hollow. It's the one they use for the foundations of buildings, and it's about the right weight of a PlayStation 5. That's hilarious. Here's your breeze block.
Fucking asshole. Yeah.
Right.
That's what you get to buy from a scalper. Never, ever buy from a scalper.
Because you're going to end up with a breeze block. Right. Have a good evening or a good day, and we will catch you next time. Beef out.
Bye-bye. Or I want to say, check you out on the flip-flop side. I want to find a good catchphrase. Bye.
Man, you need to keep that in there. That was so funny. I want to catch you on the flip side flip. You know what I mean?
Follow us on Instagram at Where's the Beef Gamer Podcast.